What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we had a little bit of an annoying boss fight. I will say, though, it was very late at night, and I was very tired. So, my frustration was, I guess you could say understandable. I just was not in the... I really should have waited till today to just do that fight, because I was not in the mindset to even pay attention to what was happening. I literally, after recording that video, I just passed immediately out. But anyways, fresh new day. We are done with the 5th floor of the old schoolhouse. So now we are going to be heading back, I guess, to finish off the rest of the day. I'm sure we'll have one more bonding event we can do. And then I guess next will be to get ready for the next field study. So let's head back. Wonder if there will be anything that changes before we exit the old schoolhouse here. Right, in here. So what if we go back to the 4th floor and look at the door, see if anything changed? Nope, it's just still an open door. All right. I guess we'll just leave then. Nope, looks like nothing special. All right. Huh, it sure got cloudy while we were in there. Wait, didn't Sharon just tell Reen to remember to bring his umbrella? Looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah, looks like a storm's on the way. So Sharon's hunch turned out to be true after all. At this point, I shouldn't even be surprised. Still, this floor didn't hold any secrets like that red door. Yeah, I kept looking on our way back just to be sure, but nothing really looked too conspicuous. Maybe there's another piece of internal logic to the old schoolhouse that caused the door and that suit of armor to appear. Yeah, that would make sense. Actually, that reminds me of something George said the other day. After all the time he spent with it, he still doesn't understand how the thing was able to move in the first place. So even George. Yeah, whatever technology was used to make that armor, he's never seen anything like it. Could it be like from the ancients? Like when we were in Lee Barrel? How we went into like the floating city? Like that was technology that no one here really understood because it was from so far back. And if George can't make heads or tails of it, it must be like nothing else out there. Huh, sounds kind of like Lammy. Even I don't know how he moves around. Doesn't sound like you're losing any sleep over that mystery. Whoops, I guess we stood around chatting for too long. We better head back before we get hit with a full shower. I'm with you. Alright, we'll leave the rest to you, fearless leader. Why do people keep thinking I'm some kind of leader? So this is the place Gramps was talking about, huh? It does seem like there's got to be something here. But I don't think force alone is going to cut it. William? Sorry, coming! So when she says Gramps, she's talking about Osborne, I assume. See, I love the aesthetic of rain in a game. Rain, snow, all that good stuff. So I will take the rain. I mean, I like it in real life, too. So I'll take it whenever I can get it. Alright, what are our options? Fee, Machias, Toa. And that's it. Fee, Machias, or Toa. I think we'll probably go with Fee. But we will check out what everyone's up to. Right, I forgot you can't sprint while you have the umbrella out. Looks like Edel went around inside as well. There's the janitor. Alright, Fee, what are you doing in here? Wait, what? Oh, I'm dumb. She's outside. I didn't see her over here, though. Oh. Aren't these the flowers Fee is raising? Hard to believe they've grown so much so quickly. I can't imagine torrential rain will help matters, though. I'm sure the gardening club members are running over here right now, but... maybe I should make sure they're okay until somebody... oh, okay, so this is Fee's thing. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's see what I can do. First things first, I need materials. Look at him. Helping out the gardening club. Green gathered materials from the storehouse and got to work fortifying the flower bed. Time to go to work. This isn't going to be easy, though. Reen? Fee? Didn't expect you to be here. You've even gotten everything prepared. Well, I was passing by, so I figured... Fee, why don't you have an umbrella? Don't worry about it. We have to take care of the flower bed first. Will you help? You're unbelievable. Okay, let's get this fixed up as fast as possible. Oh, there you go. Yeah, like, obviously some rain is good for flowers, but a torrential downpour like this, like too much rain, will actually hurt it. This should be fine. It'll keep the flowers protected, at least. Achoo. And that's why I was worried about you. Come on, let's get back to the main building. Okay. Reen towel dried Fee soaking wet hair. That should do it. I still can't believe you ran all the way out here without an umbrella. What were you thinking? I was worried about the flowers. That's not an excuse to get yourself sick. The last thing I want is for Laura to get all worried about you now that you two have made up, not to mention the rest of us. I know. You'll go gray with all this worrying. Well, he's already got white hair, so that's just fine by me. Class 7's practically family to me. I can't help but worry about everyone. Thanks. Looks like the rain's about to let up. The flowers should be okay now. I'm sure they are. They should be blooming before too long, too. Keep up the good work. Yep. You'll be the first person to see them when they do. Gives me something to look forward to. Well, she is opening up a little bit, so that's nice. I guess I really didn't need to do her. She's already level 4. Some of the other characters aren't, though. Thanks for the help. If my flowers bloom, you'll be the first one I show. Reen Schwarzer, it seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Thor's, you could not have made me prouder. That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes. I can tell you firsthand, there's a lot of people that wouldn't do the stuff that you do. You're oh so willing to throw yourself into... I mean, it's like Yusa said, he's so willing to sacrifice himself for others. To be honest, and that's what he says is most dangerous of all. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped have let me develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore. The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Oh wait, it's a literal thing. Miss Herschel won this last year, so you know you're in good company. While this is far from a formal award ceremony, I hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honor. Of course I'll accept, thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope that you continue to do so as you grow older. Well, that's nice. What does it actually give, though? I'm curious. 100 EP and 50 or 25 ATS. Okay. All right, who's hanging out where? Sarah's probably in the faculty lounge. Oh. I contacted my unit to confirm. Everything seems to be in order. We should be able to proceed as planned. Good to know. We'll get right to work on our preparations then. Understood. What could they be talking about? They obviously, like, as we've heard so far, they have some kind of plan for Class 7 next field study. But as for what, you know, it's anyone's guess. Principal looking out the window. I see, so nothing particular occurred this month. However, the promised day the Emperor Dracula spoke of may be closer than we think. I can only hope there is no ominous meaning behind his words. Yeah, I mean, as long as everyone's safe and learning, that's what matters, right? Milliam and Elliot on the second floor. Not over here. I assume Elliot's probably still in here, yep. It's a great feeling knowing that lots of people came to hear our performance. That's right, it's still the same day as them performing at the cathedral. It'd be even better if my friends from the Music Academy could come in here and play sometime. Everyone's here, cool. Don't mind me, just exploring the school in the rain. Exploring that old schoolhouse was pretty fun too. I'll never understand what part of tough fights against vicious monsters you think is fun. Nothing's tough when you got Lammy. Give us a call if you need us next month too. We'll be there before you can say, Milliam, you're way stronger than me. You'll be the first one I call. Anyone on the roof? I doubt it, but you never know. Yep, nope. Alright, we'll check out the other areas before heading back to the dorms for the night. So that's the one thing I really love about this series. Like, as we've been going through this playthrough, which most of it I've been recording in, like, the last, like, week and a half. Like, you really start to lose yourself and feel like you're actually, like, in this world. And that's what I love about much longer RPGs. Like, RPGs that are on the shorter side, like, it's still fun. But, like, beating a game in, like, 20 to 30 hours, like, I never feel like I get enough in each world. That's what I love about this series. Like, even the Sky games, like, each of them is, like, 60-plus hours. Then you're gonna get to these games where, when I played the first Cold Steel for the first time, it took me over 100 hours to beat it. Which, I know a lot of people will think 100 hours is a lot, but 100 hours to me is, like, the perfect amount of time for a RPG. Like, if a game is 100 hours, I'm happy. If it's more, I'm even happier. But if it takes me less than 100, I'm like, okay. Like, if it's like 70 or 80, like, I'm still just like, okay, that's a fine amount. I would have liked a little bit longer, but it's fine. But yeah, anything like 50 hours or under, I feel like is too short for me. Which I'm sure a lot of people will think is crazy. Are you looking for a book? Yeah, I was thinking about studying up on Crossbell again. I'll be attending the trade conference, so I want to make sure I go in prepared. I'm somehow not surprised. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Well, Prince Oliver and the Chancellor will be the ones doing all the hard work. But thanks, I'll make sure to be the best staff member I can be. Hopefully, hopefully it all just works out. Thomas. Anyone? Oh yeah, let's go check in with Machias. I want to know how the chess match went. I'm very curious. Rex. Aw, Allie's having some tea with her new best friend. Hey, I know there's been a lot of stuff between us before since we first met. But I like having you as my rival, and I hope we can keep inspiring each other for the rest of our time here. I couldn't have said it better myself. There's more to being friends than just getting along, after all. Exactly, I'm so glad you feel that way. As am I. Looks like everything worked out between those two after all. Good for them. Yeah, it's nice to see him getting out. What are you up to? A bunch of girls are soaking wet thanks to the rain. Naturally, I had to snap a pic of every single one. I love you crazy sudden downpours, I really do. Oh boy. What happened to asking for permission? So much for that. Oh, or no, they're still playing. We're in the middle of a match that will determine whether or not our club will be shut down. I'm up next. I'm starting to feel the anxiety. How are things looking so far? It's been very close. Stefan's doing a good job of keeping them on their toes. I can't let his efforts go to waste. Emma's... Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, one time I'll use it to get back there. Right, because Emma's on the... Oh, Emma's probably in her book club. With the, girl that's crazy about, man-on-man action. A short story collection? I assume this is for the festival 2 months from now. That's right, it's a bit early, but it can't help to get started now. Would you mind brainstorming some story ideas too? Alright, I can't guarantee they'll be good, but I will try. Well, there you have it. Now that just leaves Crow and Eustace. And then we can head back to Trista. We'll go say hi to Gaius and Laura before heading back to the dorms. You know, I'm kind of feeling a bit let down. I went in expecting another showdown with some crazy suit of armor, but I guess that was one of the one-time surprises. Actually, it was fun having you there with us. I hope you're looking forward to getting pulled into next month's investigation. Ha! Just hit me up anytime. I'm always ready to show you kids the art of looking cool in a fight. Uh-huh. I assume Eustace is just making sure the horses are taken care of since it started raining. Don't look like anyone else is out here. Besides these two. Bah, this downpour has come out of nowhere, now I'm completely soaked. But more importantly, we need to return the horses to the stables before they get too cold. Where did all this stupid rain come from? That said, it didn't cause us too much trouble thanks to Eustace. Maybe he's not so bad after all. Yeah, he has been warming up since the beginning. No pun intended. Alright, and that's that. So, we've talked to everybody. So now we will head back to Trista, say hi to Gaius and Laura, and then that'll be it. Head back to the dorms for the night. Wonder if Rosine is still helping out here. Does not look like it. Oh no, here she is. Today's performance was truly splendid. I can't say the same for the sudden downpour though. I hope Father Paulo and Sister Ornella avoid getting caught in it. So is Laura outside? She is. There's a certain charm to a light shower on the summer's eve, so I'm not entirely opposed to it. But being caught in the rain so suddenly without a chance to prepare is somewhat frustrating, I admit. Even the best warriors are sometimes ambushed by a summer downpour. If you don't mind, I'd be glad to share my umbrella with you. Ooh. Haha, no, that's fine. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Also, you should be more mindful which girls you offer to share your umbrella with. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think of that. It's fine. Laura's a nice girl. Guy's in here studying. The sound of falling rain is pretty relaxing. Days like this are perfect for kicking back and reading in peace. Does seem like a really peaceful cafe for that. Alright, that's everybody. So I got... Oh, well, you know what I want to do? We haven't really done much. Let's go to the pawn shop and see if the guy has anything interesting to exchange. And then we'll head back to the dorms. Oops, didn't mean to open that. Oh, hi, Sharon. Sharon, what brings you here? Some of our cookware has given out, so I came along to procure replacements. This shop offers brands that others don't, you see. Huh, I didn't know you were particular about things like that. I also happen to have business from Chairman Arena to take care of here. The store's owner is quite well informed in a variety of matters, so I tend to rely on him often. What kind of business is she taking care of? I've had some unsavory looking regulars hanging around here lately. How am I supposed to keep the place inconspicuous if this keeps up? Inconspicuous? I'll inconspicuous my foot up in your keister if you don't hurry up and buy something. Well, that was my initial plan. Oh, okay, you can exchange the stuff for other things. Special quartz. Sure. Alright. I think now is a good time to head back to the dorms, see what's gonna happen next. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, it'll be for the night. Welcome back, Masterine. How'd you beat me back here? You were literally just... Okay. Hey there, Sharon. I do hope the sudden shower didn't catch you too unaware. Would you like me to fetch you a dry change of clothes? No, I'll survive. Thanks to your warning, I was able to avoid the worst of the downpour. I'm amazed you were able to tell a storm was coming that far in advance, though. She looked at the weather. Chairman Arena takes a lot of business trips, so I'm used to keeping an eye on the weather. Never being caught unawares is just one of a maid's many responsibilities. I can't really picture any other maids holding themselves to such an unrealistic standard. I'll let you know when dinner is ready, so just wait in your room until it is. I expect the meal will take a little longer to prepare than usual today. Oh, how come? Well, with 2 new residents in the dormitory, I thought I might make tonight's dinner a little fancier than usual, a welcoming feast of sorts for them. Really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm looking forward to it already. Anything I can help you with for it? Oh, could you? I'm actually short a few ingredients, so I was just about to step out, buy what I need. I'd be happy to run to the market for you then. It's still coming down out there. Might as well go back out while I'm still damp, right? Don't worry about me. I don't mind. Well, if you insist, I'd be happy to take you up on your kind offer. Alright? Here's a list of everything I'd like you to buy. That should be exactly enough mirror to cover the expense. Alright, I'll be back soon then. Take care out there. Well, guess we're not done yet. Oh, but it just happens off screen. Okay. By the way, what market? I mean, we have the general goods store. Okay. Looks like the rain must have stopped while I was inside. It's gotten pretty dark out, too. I better get back to the dorm. Oh. A little bit. You could say that. But how did you know I'm from class 7?
君たちのことはうちの局でも噂になってるわよ。シンクの制服、士官学院で新たに設立されたクラスだって。
But I'm not wearing the red outfit. Oh, you work at the radio station? Hold on. Your voice sounds so familiar.
もしかして聞いてくれてるのかしら？ラジオをお聞きの皆さん、ずいぶん暑くなってきましたが、いかがお過ごしですか？
Oh, she's Misty.
今夜はここトリスタにある公園からお送りしています。なんちゃって。
Wait. Huh? You're Misty? From a Ben time? Well, there you go.
大正解。声だけで気づくなんて、どうやらかなり聞いてくれてるみたいね。お姉さん、嬉しいわ。
Wow, I never figured I'd meet Misty herself, especially like this. Well, we know that the studio she obviously works in is right down the street. And I was actually pointing with my actual hand as if any of you could see what I was pointing at, but anyways. I always make sure to catch a Ben time. It helps me relax while I'm studying.
ありがとう。それにしても、雨上がりにこんな出会いがあるなんてね。ふふ、せっかくだから今夜のラジオのネタに使っちゃおうかしら。
I'm not sure that I really constitute a noteworthy topic for a radio broadcast. It's kind of weird. I only know her from a Ben time, but she seems just as friendly face to face. Hmm?
どうしたの？そんなまじまじと見られたらさすがに恥ずかしいんだけど。
Well, forgive me if this sounds a little odd, but this isn't actually our first meeting, is it? If I'm not mistaken, we met once before. In a hotel in Heimdallar.
参っちゃったな。
Yep, she's, Vita.
まさか気づかれるなんて。
Yep. I mean, they don't try very hard to hide it. So you really are her. The Azure Diva herself. Vita Clotilda.
またまた大正解。ラジオ局のみんなですら気づいていないのによくわかったわね。
Everyone's blind then. That makes two of us. I almost didn't say anything because it just seems so too implausible. But if you don't mind me asking, how did a star like you end up working at Radio Trista?
ちょっと気晴らしにね。オペラハウスには内緒で毎週顔を出しているのよ。みんなには秘密にしておいてね。
Of course, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm amazed no one has figured it out, though. It's not like you use a different voice when you're on the
ちょ
radio.
っとしたコツがあってね。でも、こっちもびっくりしたわ。どこかで見かけた顔だとは思っていたけど。なるほど。君だったわけね。それじゃ、これからスタジオ入りだから。
What do you mean by that?
アーベントタイム。よかったら今夜も聞いてね。
Wouldn't miss it.
二人にもよろしく。
Oh, right. The Machias and Elliot. Well, you said not to... She smells like lavender? The fragrance really suits her. So Vita Clotilde herself has been hosting a radio show in Trista. Even if I told them, I don't think they'd believe me.
あ、おかえりなさい。
Hey there, Emma. Did you just get back too?
ついさっき戻ったところで。リンさんは買い物ですか？
Yeah, Sharon asked me to go out and pick up a few things for dinner. Though I ended up taking a bit longer than I expected.
あら、ラベンダーの香り？これって香水ですよね。どう
Uh-oh.
してリンさんが？
All right. I guess I might have soaked up the scent too. She did get pretty close. That's the only thing I can think of.
そのリン
Oh
さ
no.
ん、もしかして帰りが遅れてしまったのって。
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. You've got the wrong idea, Emma. I just happened to bump into someone I know while I was out, that's all. Nothing scandalous, nothing I'd be ashamed of.
私はまだ何も言っていませんけど、アリサさんたちにも話しちゃおうかしら。
I swear, I just ran into someone I know after I left the store and nothing happened. You just like raking me over the coals, don't you?
リン様、お帰りでしたか。お願いしていた買い物はお済みになりましたか。
Yes. Sure did. Let me bring it over. Lavender. Heh, no, that's impossible. Well, she knows something. Afterward, Reen decided to give Sharon a hand with the cooking. By the way, it's like lavender is such like a... I don't know if it's really like a unique smell for perfume. I'm not someone who knows too much about perfume, but I imagine a lot of people would use lavender perfume, so... And when dinner was ready, everyone sat down to enjoy an especially extravagant meal in celebration of Crow and Milliam joining Class 7. Oh, Imperial Chronicle, we get to... okay. Terrorist attack follow-up. A representative for the Imperial family has spoken regarding the aftermath of the terrorist attack which took place in Heimdallr recently. The spokesman confirmed Princess Alphen, who was placed in greatest danger on that day, had sustained no injuries and was able to return to school as usual. Who are the Imperial Liberation Front? The recent terrorist attack placed both princes and Princess Alphen in danger and resulted in Imperial Governor Regnitz sustaining injuries, while Misty... okay, this is all stuff we know. Let's just see if there's anything new in here. The RMP insists they are doing everything they can to find them, those who helped. Chaos may have reigned in Heimdallr on that day of the attack, but that did not stop a number of people from... oh, so they're not going to name us, okay. A group of civilians succeeded in rescuing Princess Alphen. Okay, trade conference. This is important. Yeah, well, let's just read this. At the end of this month, the long-awaited West Lemuria Trade Conference will finally commence in Crossbell. We'll learn about that when we play Azure. Unsurprisingly, those involved are already hard at work for the conference, which will be based around the international and economic matters and may potentially determine the future direction and development of Western Zemuria. When asked to comment, a government representative responded, "An international conference on the continental scale like this has never been attempted before. Naturally, we intend to fulfill our responsibility as a great nation. The representatives from the Erebonian Empire are expected to be Chancellor Osborne and His Highness Prince Olivert." Imperial Chronicle Radio is 1 year old. Do you enjoy listening to Orbital Radio broadcast? Okay, none of this seems very important. Orbital Radio, blah, blah, blah. We may not have been the first radio station to be established, but this station is available in the widest area and conducts the most balanced and impartial broadcasts. Lake Ebel. In today's travelogue, I will be visiting the beautiful Lake Ebel on the eastern side of the Empire. This stunning spot is an ideal destination for those looking to enjoy a tranquil vacation away from the stresses of daily life. Furthermore, the historic stronghold of St. Sandlot on the opposite shore, Lohengrin Castle, provides the perfect backdrop to a lakeshore stroll. The area is best reached by traveling south from Berryheart along the Ebel branch line. Cool. So, the West Zemuria Trade Conference is just over a week away now. A building that tall is exactly what you'd expect from an economic powerhouse like Crossbell, too. Huh, it's a big world out there. Still, we've got Milliam and Crow as classmates now. Who would have seen that coming? Crow opened up to us right from the start, though I guess that's just Crow for you. And Milliam has become way more attached to us than I thought she would, too. They're both able to form combat links with us right away from day one. I had my concerns about how well they'd mesh with the class, but maybe I was worried over nothing after all. Yeah, let's turn on the radio since we just met her.
本日もアーベントタイム楽しんで聞いてくださいね。
Hey, looks like I'm not too late to catch this week's event time.
それにしても連日暑い日が続いていますね。そんな中、貿易都市クロスベルでは話題の西ゼムリア通商会議が噂の超高層ビルディングで行われます。帝国からはオリバルト王子とオズボーン宰相が出席するとのことですが、政治通の皆さんには気になるところですよね。私はというと、純粋に超高層ビルディングからの眺めの方が気になっちゃったりしてますけど。そうそう、話は変わりますが、帝都近郊にあるトリスタは今日夏の夕立に見舞われました。雨は先ほど上がりましたが、バッチリと夏の夜の蒸し暑さに拍車をかけてくれたみたいです。こんな夜はスタジオにこっそりキンキンに冷えたビールを持ち込みたい衝動に駆られますね。ディレクターが冷たい飲み物片手にドヤ顔を向けてきています。よし。ところで学生の方たちはそろそろ夏季休暇の最後の1週間に差し掛かる頃ではないでしょうか。あ、トリスタにある士官学院ではとっくに終わっているんでしたっけ。でもまだ遅くありません。ぜひ忘れられないひと夏の思い出を作ってみてくださいね。そういう私はどうなのかって驚かないでくださいね。実はなんとついさっき素敵な出会いに遭遇したんです。
Romantic, huh?
日の落ちた雨上がりの公園で年下の男の子との相引き、とても素敵な時間でしたよ。はい、冗談です。単なる私の妄想でした。でもいつの日かそんな刺激的な夏のひとときを体験してみたいものです
She
ね。
didn't just make it up, and he knows that. Wait, is she talking about when I ran into her earlier tonight? She's got quite the playful personality, though somehow that doesn't come as too much of a surprise. It's kind of weird thinking I just met her on the street a couple hours ago.
それじゃこれからスタジオ入りだから、アーベントタイムよかったら今夜も聞いてね。
Wouldn't miss it.
二人にもよろしく。
Those two? I didn't really think about it right then, but who was she talking about? I mean, you assume Machias and Elliot, right? Lunaria Nature Park, huh? Is that G? It is.
来たか。よう、G の旦那。
早いわね。
同志 V、それに S。そちらの準備も万事整ったようだな。
ええ、滞りなくね。もっとも今回の主役はやっぱりあなたなのでしょうけど。
まさかあんたがクロスベル行きを志願するたな。
Oh?
赤い星座のことを考えると俺が行った方が良かっただろうに。
Spoiling a lot of things that we are obviously going to experience when we get to Azure.
いや、私は笛を失った。クロスベルでの作戦がステージとなる可能性を考えたら、我らの目的を達成するためにもな。
あんた
まったく生真面目すぎるでしょ。
君たちも似たようなものだろう。そうでなければこんな闘争にわざわざ身を投じてはいまい。
そうね。
違いね。
揃っているようだな。
You can tell by how they talk, like none of them are
同志 C。
seem truly evil.
来たわね、リーダー。
これで全員揃ったかよ。
同志たちよ、よくぞ集った。すでに我らは走り出し、止まることも 顧みることもない。求めるのは結果のみだ。
同意する。
異議なしね。
言わずもがなだぜ。
その上であえて聞こう。同志 G、 本当にいいのだな。
私の思想と理念は解放戦線に息づいている。ならばたとえクロスベルで好みが果てようとも構わない。あの男がもたらすであろう恐るべきディストピアの到来、誰かが食い止められれば我らの勝利となるのだから。
わかった。女神の、いや悪魔の加護を。ことがなったら4人で祝杯をあげるとしよう。願わくばテイとヘイムダルでな。
ああ。さらばだ、同志たち。
Really makes you think he's not gonna come back.
不器用な男ね。
正義に準じて立場を追われ、果てなき闘争に身を投じるか。とても真似できねえな。
背景や経緯は違えど、我らの望みはどこまでも同じだ。行くぞ、同志 S、 それに同志 V、 計画に従い我らは我らのなすべきことを果たすとしよう。
ええ。
おう、任せておきな。
All right. More things moving. All right, practical exam, and we learn where we're going to be going. Alright, it's time for this month's spring practical exam. Is everyone ready? Ready as I'm going to be. Anytime. Being a first year again's been no sweat up until now, but I guess my luck's run out for combat training. And I can't even skip out since they won't let me graduate without it. You do want to actually finish school someday, right? You spend more of class asleep than awake, so you can at least put some effort into the practical exams. Haha, right, I know. This is the part where we get to fight those things that look like Lammy, right? I can't wait to jump in. Hey, can we start yet? Can we please? Would you at least make a token effort to rein in your hyperactive outbursts? It's amazing how much just adding 2 new classmates can shake things up. I guess I could have you all fight the combat shell. But since we got 2 new challengers this month, how about we try something a little different? Something different? I wonder what strange idea she's concocted today. A good instructor's got to keep you guessing, and by now you should be prepared for anything. So, Reen, Crow, Milliam. Yes, instructor? Gotcha. Right here. You're the first team. What? The rest of you will be divided into 2 groups, an all-girls team and an all-boys team. Emma's team will be team class president, Maki's will be team vice president, Reen's team will be team whatever. Each team will be facing off against the other in a series of mock battles. Oh boy. Those are the dumbest team names I've ever heard. I can't really disagree, but I don't think the names are the biggest issue here. Quite an interesting split. Hey, wait a minute. Why are the 3 of us in a totally separate team, and why do we have fewer members than them too? Well, by my estimation, these three teams are about equal in strength. Both the girls and boys teams are well balanced in terms of weapons and combat styles represented. While your team does have fewer members, Crow has a lot of experience and Milliam has Getlem. So I think that kind of evens out your one-man disadvantage, don't you? I see it. Actually, it does actually make sense. At least these team divisions are less contrived than I've come to expect from your field study groups. Although the part where a certain someone always draws the short straw remains remarkably consistent. Oh? Who do you mean? I wonder which poor sucker keeps getting stuck on the hard luck teams. Fine, fine, I'll take the hand I'm dealt this time. Ooh, I like that spunk. Well then, let's get down to business, shall we? The first battle will be between Team Whatever and Team... we're going with Team Whatever? Okay, and Team Vice President. Alright, assume your positions, everyone. Why are we Team Whatever? Alright, but we are actually going to stop things here because this has been going on for quite a while. So next time we will go ahead and do our practical exam and see where we're going to be ending up on our next field study. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.